Hello out there, everyone, all beautiful souls out there. This is Freja and Joy, and I just wanted to shortly introduce my new series that is I go a little further in the questions about this kind of questions about people who want to be good and people who are rude, and these kind of questions. That kind of, what do you call it? Contrast. So I will go on with the new series now about how to be a nice person, how to be a good person, and how you actually do that. So welcome so much. This is Freja and Joy. It's my pleasure. Enjoy. Greetings and hello, everyone. All beautiful souls out there. This is Freja and Joy. And I really love the response I have got on my YouTube series here. So one series is, as you may know, about the signs of a narcissist, and the other series is about how to be a nice person. So I will go on to deepening this with more precise information about this kind of different behaviors you can say a little bit different perspective and different going in different ways. Like one is not maybe so very positive at all, and the other is very positive. So, but the not so positive is really important to know about, because as a human being, you will not get rid of people who are bullying or are rude and these kind of things. This is this life, and even if you are in the ascension process, you will meet these people. So this is actually information for all and everyone, because we all need to learn how to cope with this kind of people who don't come from their heart, and people who have not learned to take care of themselves, but they think they are entitled to talk to anyone else in the world about just ask them what shit whatsoever, but they don't know how to take care of themselves. Because they haven't learned yet, these people. They haven't learned to still their mind. They have no satisfaction with themselves and so on. I'm not going to say I'm sorry for them. What I say is my work is to give out information about how you can strive, how you can go forward in learning to understand who you really are. To learn to understand who you really are, and to learn to understand that it is challenging. It is going to be challenging. But if you stay stuck in your old life and you don't move forward, it's still going to be challenging. It's just that it's not going to be that nice. It's so much nicer to go on forward in your life and meet challenges when you are satisfied with knowing yourself, when you have inner peace, when you are satisfied with who you are, you know you do right things, you have divine trust, and all these things I'm teaching. So, yeah, I must say here now, I love you all, my subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. And now I will begin to talk about ways to become a nicer and better person. So, there was someone his name is Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. Yeah. So we've all made mistakes throughout our lives that haven't exactly put us in the best light. Like bullying someone in school or telling what seemed like a little white lie. Chances are, however, you probably felt a little guilt and grew because of the situation. Yeah, if you were the slightest conscious, if you had the slightest contact with your heart, you did that. If you did just the slightest thing that was in this direction of bullying or telling a white lie or something. But I can go deeper into this question, but I'm not going to do that now. So, what I would like you to know now is some ways that you can better yourself, if you like that. You can use it in your whole life. And this is like fun ideas. So, are you ready to listen? So let's go. Don't make excuses. This I take as number one. Blaming other people is fruitless and won't get you very far. Instead of pointing finger and making excuses about why you aren't happy or successful in your personal or professional life, own your mistakes. Own your mistakes and learn from them. When you do this, you will become a better person. So, mistakes is something you learn by. It's not downfalls. If you have that attitude, you will come a long way. You will come a long way. It's all about your own attitude, about you and your life. Mistakes are there to make you a better person, not to put you down. So, I know all about this. This is something I have lived. I know what it is to do mistakes. And even if you get a better person, you get to be a nicer person, you evolve in many ways maybe, you're still gonna do mistakes. That's the way it is. That is life. It's pure life. So it's the best thing you can do is to have the right attitude. So don't make excuses for yourself. Don't make excuses for your mistakes. Don't make any excuses. And don't blame people. Never blame people. If you are not satisfied, talk to people straight ahead in that moment. Don't wait 10 days, half a year. If you are not satisfied, don't shut up and go and talk to other people about it. Talk to that person directly if you can. Or set up a point where you can sit down in peace and talk about why you are not satisfied with this person. It can be whatever, but if you feel this way, do that. You will be so much happier. Then I will say, maybe more important, compliment yourself. Compliment yourself. Be grateful. Be grateful for yourself. Start every morning to tell yourself how much you love yourself. How much you love your body. How much you love your mind, your thoughts, your heart, your feelings, everything, your soul, your spirit, your life, and thank everything around you. Earth, the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars, the birds, the trees, the leaves, the flowers, people, waters, ocean, everything. Say thank you. Thank you. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for having all this around me. This is the most amazing beauty. This is paradise. I'm so grateful for my life and this beauty that surrounds me. This is a very good way to start your day. And I will say this also. If you feel the first time you say these things to yourself, you don't have to say them loud out, but you can do that. It's good to speak loud out because universe hears you. Universe will hear you even if you don't speak out loud. But your body and your muscles and your nerve system will benefit from you talking loud out, right out loud. So be good to yourself and have this as a routine to talk in this way to yourself. Begin the day to talk to yourself in this way, because it will set a tune for the whole day, and you can decide yourself if you want to live a healthy life, if you want to be a happy person, if you want to be a person who appreciates all beauty. And if you decide that, if it comes rude people saying things to you or showing up in your surroundings, that's why I do these programs. This is not one of those, but I do the other programs right now, who tells you how these other kind of behaviors from other human beings can look like and what you can do about it. Because you can absolutely do something about it. Don't react, act consciously. And I will say as point 3, practice forgiveness. Learn how to forgive. Learn how to forgive all and everyone. Sometimes you may have to go through a process with different steps. I'm not going to go deeper into how you do that process, but I can do later a program about how you go through the forgiveness process if it's a longer one and deeper one. But the thing is, whatever people or circumstances did to you that was not in a nice manner, the best thing for yourself is to forgive all and everyone and move on. The best thing you can do for yourself is to forgive and move on. And forgive and then let go. And let go, I have done videos about that. And to let go doesn't mean that you erase all knowledge. It doesn't mean that you erase all your experiences. It doesn't mean that you erase what you learned. You got to remember that. What you should take with you is the good knowledge, the wisdom, what you learned about those situations. And sometimes you may feel, why does this happen again? Because I thought I was ready with this kind of situations. But that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to you. The more skilled you're gonna be, the more you're gonna go through those processes. If you want to be a skilled person, you gotta go through those processes. And you gotta go down to the ashes and die, and you're gonna rise up and live again like a new person, time after time after time. Number 4, let go of anger. Let go of anger. If anger is in you and is directed to one or two or three or many people, a whole group, and it's going on inside of you all the time, it's consuming you. It's consuming your life energy. If to have a strong voice, to express yourself in passion, like I am a very passionate person and I talk with a strong voice most of the time. This is out of passion. So, of course, weak people, they don't understand that. So they get afraid of me because they don't understand passion. They are weak people. I don't look down on them. I just say this in clarity. I don't stop being who I am, even if people say bullshit things to me. I don't stop being who I am, because this is life. You're gonna meet those kind of people and you gotta know how to meet them. I don't have time with bullshit, and I'm learning more and more all the time to stop when people try to put me down. People try to give me bullshit talk. I don't have time for that. I have been too kind person too long in my life because I have lived with abuse so many years. So I have to work so hard to get rid of all that shit from my background and clean myself. And this I do because it makes me stronger and stronger and stronger. It's persistence, to be persistent. And some may say that it's easier said than done to let go of anger. And that may be, it is. But you gotta find out how you're gonna let out your anger. Because I will tell you, I find that the best ways is to use your anger to be channeled through some kind of creativity, some kind of act that is creative. Anger should never be put out to a person around you or yourself, physically or psychologically or emotionally. You should never put your anger in that kind of manner. You should transform the anger. You find a creative direction, you go for it. And then in that process, you will transform your anger into something beautiful. That is the best and most wonderful way to use your anger. You can even use your breath for things in life in this creative process. You gotta be honest and direct. Oh yeah. I think everything about it. Maybe not. You never know everything about anything because there is always new things to know, but I know a lot about it. Many years back, for a short time when I was a bus driver in Sweden's capital, that's the most stressful traffic in Sweden. The most bus drivers can't stay because it's so stressful. I was one of the good bus drivers who took the stress in a calm way. I was nice to people and I knew where to put my foot on the to let the bus go fast. I knew where to do that. So I always fixed time schedules. Anyway, as that's almost only or mostly men who work as bus drivers, it suits me very good with bus drivers because bus drivers, wherever I go in the world, I see something with bus drivers, and that is that they are direct. I don't think I met one bus driver in my whole life who is not direct in communication. It's very important, very important. That's why I loved my work there when I had that work, because bus drivers are direct in communication. They don't go around and hide things. They don't say things in a shallow way, or they don't try to talk to someone else about you. They talk to you straight up, right loud out what they want to say. Yeah, and that's me. So that's why I love that work. So why do I say this now? Because that is so important. Because so many people think it's dangerous to say right out loud how they feel or what they think. So the thing is, if you feel and know that this is the truth, this is the truth you feel, this is the truth you think, and you are like 100% sure about this, and you know what you talk about, you gotta say it. You gotta say it right out loud, and you're gonna tell it. Not 10 years later, you gotta say it there in that situation. And that is to be honest. And that is a very good thing for yourself, because you are going to feel satisfied when you treat yourself and others in that way.